how's it going, Ella? Kraken Vervet of COVID is now in Australia. I don't know what you mean. Alright, let's get stuck into it. Yeah, there is another COVID type. I heard about it on the radio. But they're saying that there's no evidence to show that this variant is any worse than the others. So I wouldn't worry so much. Hey Tilly, welcome in. Let me know if everything's coming through nice and clear. Yeah, we're doing well. How was everyone's day today? Tilly, Alan, what did you guys get up to? Oh, there we go. Good and long. I understand. Study, that's great. Built London Bridge, eh? Oh snap, it's the Kangas Plays Games. Hey EQ Ross, how you doing? Good to see ya. Yeah, I've been out of action for a little while. But I'm back. Twitch couldn't keep me away. How you been, EQ Ross? It's been a while. Oh, thanks man. Turn down the game or turn me up. How's my volume coming through, everyone? Let me know. I can make some tweaks. Okay, sure. I will. Slightly less of the game, you got it. There you go, how's that? Bit better? Excellent. Yeah, it's tricky. Every different game you play has slightly different quirks with the volume. Tilly and I have played through Toe Jam and twice on stream, and both times the game audio was far too low. That can be annoying after you've completed a stream only to find out that the audio wasn't the way you wanted it. So now I'm very careful before I stream to do sound tests and get things sounding as good as they can. Not perfect, but better than going in blind. How was your Christmas and New Year's, EQ Ross, if you're still there? Oh, I lost all my rings, that's sad. another bonus level. I'll take it. Oh, gotta go this way. Gotcha. There we go. Now I'm not setting out to get all of the Chaos Emeralds, but we'll take a shot where we can. Watch out, Tails! Just reach the credits, end credits for this one. I'm not gonna stress about getting supersonic or anything like that. I'm no completionist. That's not true. I'm an obsessive completionist, but not on the streams anyway. Oh shoot! Oh man. Yeah, no, I'm famously a completionist. But yeah, 100%ing every game can sometimes be an exercise in frustration. I don't need to do that in front of everybody on stream. You played this one before? This is a great game. I think Sonic 3 and Knuckles will always be my favourite 2D Sonic game, but this one's second or third, I would say. It's in the top 3. Oh man, I'm going up this time. I always go down. But the real test will be to see if we can get through the whole game in a single sitting. Oh, there was a spring there. Oh, I missed it. Yes, it is on the Switch. I own it both on the Switch and on PC. It's a really good game to have on the go. Definitely worth owning on the Switch. Oh, get out. There we go. Actually, I own it on Xbox as well. So, that's a hallmark of a good game, isn't it? That you buy it 3 different times. I'll never understand why they never made a sequel to this game. It's on the subscription on Switch. Sonic 2 is on the subscription, if that's what you mean. And this level is on Sonic 2. But Sonic Mania itself, you still have to pay for. But yeah, Sonic 2, very good game. No one would complain having to play that game over this. But they still don't have Sonic 1 or Sonic 3 on the subscription, which is a real shame. Oh, that was weird. I don't know what that was for. How's the heat in Wangaratta at the moment, Ella? Where are we going? Oh, we're scared that we're lost at this part. I think we're going this way. Oh, you got booted? I said, how's the heat? Is it hot up there at the moment? Hey, Duck. Oh, come on in. How are you doing? Oh, crunch. Oh, crunch. Oh. Come on. There we go. I was really hoping that I could get back up to Wangaratta before the school holidays were over for a swim, but with petrol prices the way they are at the moment, I just can't justify the drive. Yeah, that's true. Could train it, but then someone has to come and pick me up from the station and drive me out to the river. Drive me back to the station. But you're right, train tickets are actually pretty reasonable. Yeah, it is definitely bonkers. Ah! Alright. Great boss fight for someone who's colorblind, right? Yeah, we have a combo and an achievement. Very good. Are you addicted to achievements on your Xbox, Ella? Do you care about achievements very much? Love me some achievements. Gotcha. Achievements are life. Absolutely. I'm thankfully nowhere near as addicted to achievements as I used to be. They used to be my bread and butter, but now I've mellowed out a little bit, guys. Brady says they're stupid and a waste of time. I'm envious of Brady. I wish that I could not care, but you know, I have this issue where you start playing a game on Xbox and then they give you a little percentage, you know? Percentage of how much of the game you've completed. And, you know, every cell in my body just wants that number to get higher and higher. I was, like, disgustingly addicted to PlayStation trophies. Getting the platinum trophies. So you get platinum trophies when you get all of the achievements in a game. And I was so hooked on getting platinum. And it just consumed way too much of my life. Oh. But at the same time, it was awesome. Like, I mean, getting a platinum made you feel pretty elite. It was a good feeling, but yeah, the cost was high. Oh, wow, achievements, yeah. I'm thankful that, you know, WoW Classic, which we're going to be playing as part of the 34 games, doesn't have achievements. It's just classic WoW. But yeah, WoW achievements were heaps of fun. Spain? Spends a lot on Xbox, spends a lot of time, spends a lot of money. Though. Oh. Let's go down. Okay. I appreciate that every time I play this game, I seem to find a different route from the last time I played. Mostly time, yeah. Gaming can be a bit of a black hole if you're not careful. Subnautica was great. I got really hooked on that game. I think I'd even play that one again, just for old time's sake. Could be a good stream game, actually. Yeah, it would make a good two-player game. I'm not sure why it's not. I always get lost in this level. I don't know what it is about it. I think it's just... it goes in all different directions. See, that's why I like playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, is because I've got almost the whole game memorized. So I can just sort of turn off my brain and... You're directionally challenged, is that right? Oh, I'm gonna go that way. I remember this room. I don't understand it. That's cool. You suck at your left and rights. Well, you know the trick. You hold your pointer and your thumb, you hold them out, and one of them makes an L, and that's L for left. So if you're ever lost, you just hold your two hands out, pointer finger and thumb, and make the L shape. That'll remind you. I'm lost. Oh, I've got to go that way. Okay. There we go. Ah! Well, you're not going to look like any less of an idiot as if you didn't know your left and rights, right? If you're going to be a tradie ally, you're definitely going to need to learn your left and rights. Do it subtly. Do it in your pockets. Yeah. But yeah, you don't want to be a tradie and then you're on site and they're like, oh, would you mind just like hammering in that left beam? Then you hammer in the wrong one and... Uh-oh. Yeah, do it subtly. That's the trick. I just can't get my lefts and rights. You want to know a secret? I used to have a lot of trouble with my left and rights until I remembered that, like, when you're playing Mario Brothers, you're always going to the right because that's the right direction. So that's an easy way to remember your left and rights, is Mario always runs to the right. That was some bad timing there. Nice, thank you for the cheese. Oh, I was just thinking that, actually. I was thinking if I could go back to the 90s when this game first came out, and me and my friend playing this game, we borrowed it from the video store, and we just thought it was the most rocking song we'd ever heard. Did you tell me you went up a band? No, you didn't. So, like, you're playing in a different, more better band? Is that what you're saying? Oh. This song was good enough, Tilly, that I learnt it on the piano. Oh, very good. Well done, Ella. Ah, I can't handle all this gravity-defying platforming. I can't do it. It's confusing me. That's the way to do it. You gotta memorize your pieces. I can't read music. I can play several instruments and I can't read music, so you're doing better than I am. But, you know, drummers don't really need to read music. This boss is going to be super easy because we've got the lightning shield. Look at that. Easy lemons. It's just hard to words dance. Oh, yeah. No, I follow. Well, you know, that's, you know, you find workarounds, you know? You have limitations, you find the solution to it, and yours is memorizing the music, and that's awesome. You know, unstoppable. No excuses. That's the way to be. Ah! Oh. Well, I don't memorize music because I'm professional. I do it because I can't read it. Man, just remembering like all of the stress now of like playing at the church carols on the drums, and you know everyone else had their music in front of them, and I was just having to memorize all of it. I had to commit all of the songs by heart as the drummer. And the tricky thing about playing drums and having to remember the music is, unlike other instruments where you sort of could do this in a panic, but like drummers can't just stop playing because then it kind of stops the whole song. So yeah, it's very stressful as a drummer if you forget the music. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the chat and not die. Ah, like that, see? To make up most of what you play. Well, that's all. That's what drummers do, right? They just make things up. If you're a good drummer, then you follow the music. If you're an average drummer like me, then you just make it up. I'm better than average, you think? Oh, I'm flattered. I'm okay. I get the job done. I think maybe I'm not as good as I could be for somebody who has been playing for as long as I have. I quit likes quit when I played it. Don't follow. Oh, that was scary. Alright, boss time. Here we go. This boss is tedious. Not a fan of this boss, to be honest. Oh no! Oh, dang it. First death. I got greedy. Gotcha. Yeah, I want to do something funny but stupid. What do you got? To get my shirt from the work locker, and they had no idea about the shirt. Don't forget to try out those new channel rewards, guys. I want to know if the sound alert works okay. You have no shirt. Oh, gee, that was close. Thought for sure I was going to get spiked there.
Hello there.
Hello there. I put the hello there just for Pygor. Which way do I go? Oh, that'll come in handy. You didn't hear any of the sound alerts? Yeah, they may have come through a little faint, a little soft. That's the problem with sound alerts. Is every sound alert has a different volume, and every game has a different volume, and setting them up can be a bit of a pain. Yeah, they're a little quiet. Oh, that's a shame. Ow! Oh, come on. No, not this time. Oh, that was silly. No worries, silly. So good? Everything alright? Sounds like parenting PTSD. You're going to be hearing crying for the rest of your days. Hooray! We got our life back that we lost. Ah, you want to request a joke? Sorry, I didn't see that. Alright, let's do it. What do we got? Let's flick to a random page. Here we go. What do you get when you cross a dog with an elephant? A very nervous postman. One day a snail was robbed by 2 turtles. When the police arrived and asked what had happened, the snail said, "I don't know. It all happened so fast." One more. Alright, the parent says, "Why did you put a frog in your brother's bed?" The child says, "I couldn't find a spider." Clunk. Yeah, look, they weren't. Some of those jokes are pretty ordinary. Here, I'll tell you a joke from my own personal reservoir, okay? So there's a coast guard, okay? And this coast guard, he's from Germany, and he has come to a new country, and the only thing he knows how to do is, he's a baker. So he doesn't know how to do anything else. So this new coast guard job's really nerve-wracking for him. And they're trying to explain it to him, and his English isn't good because he's from Germany, and they're like, all right, well, just do your best. We'll come back and check on you. So they leave this new German coast guard to his own devices in the watchtower. He's waiting by the radio. His job is, if there's a distress call, that he answers the radio. Sure enough, a distress call does come through. So the German coast guard nervously picks up the receiver and says, "Hello, is this is the Coast Guard?" And they say, "We're sinking! We're sinking! Mayday, we're sinking!" And the Coast Guard sits there for a moment and thinks. And he picks up the microphone and he says, "What are you thinking about?" You can write like lol in the chat. There you go. Yeah. Ella, I don't see any laughing. Why did Ella punch? Oh. I lolled before you asked. Oh, did you? I don't know about that. On my end, I had to ask for that. Even though I knew you got that from an old ad, Tilly, what are you doing? What are you busting my chops for? It didn't suck, it's a great joke. You got a better joke? You got a better joke? You put it in chat, come on. You show me funny. I'm waiting. What is this? Oh, what am I doing? How do you get out? I'm so lost. Alright, there we go. Come on. I'm waiting for a joke, guys. Hummer be broken. Hey Pickle, welcome on in. Good to have you. You must know a good joke or two. I just told a joke. I'm not sure if you were here when I told it, and it landed squarely on its face. So, the funny man is here. Everyone can relax. Tell us a joke, Pickle. What do you got? Yeah, fair enough. Oh, good grief. Alright. A woman gets on a bus with her baby. The bus driver says, "Ugh, that's the ugliest baby I've ever seen." The woman walks to the rear of the bus and sits down, fuming. She says to the man next to her, "The driver just insulted me." The man says, "You go up there and tell him off. Go on. I'll hold your monkey." I'll hold your monkey for you. Alright, you win. Jeez, Till, you want to take over? You want to stream? Hey? They just weren't belly laugh jokes. Yeah, fair enough. I like anti-jokes, and I get the feeling that Sardonic Pickle would like anti-jokes as well. So, what's a good anti-joke? Alright. What did Batman say to Robin before they got in the Batmobile? He said, "Robin, get in the Batmobile." What's worse than finding a worm in your apple? Getting robbed. Tilly, you've got some good anti-jokes. Yeah, I thought you did. Alright, hey Pickle. What do you call a woman flying a plane? A pilot. What's wrong with you? I should play Bloxburg. I don't know what that is. You knew it. And you fell for it. You had hope. What's Bloxburg? Is that like Roblox? It's on Roblox, yeah. I've never played Roblox. It's been requested of me many times, but I've still yet to pick it up and play it. I don't know why. You know why, actually? It's because no one has been able to give me a straight answer about what kind of game it is. So I'm like, what kind of game is Roblox? Can anyone tell me? And they're like, oh, you just like play games. I'm like, okay. Why is 6 afraid of 7? Why? not. Numbers aren't sentient and therefore are incapable of feeling fear. Oh, I saw an oldie but a goodie actually on Instagram today. Seven, 8, 9. Yeah, exactly. That's what I remember. All right, here's an oldie but a goodie. So there's 3 kids, and you know, the first kid asks Mum, why did you call me Petal? It's like, because when you were a little baby, when you were first born, a petal landed right on your forehead, and that's why we call you Petal. And then the second child says, Mum, why did you call me Butterfly? So, because when you were a little baby and you were just born, a butterfly came and landed on your forehead. And then the third child went, Ugh! They said, shut up, Brick. Well, it is a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Am I smart? No. Jokes are banned in today's world. So, oh man, I wouldn't dare repeat any of the jokes I'm about to kind of allude to, but we knew this kid back in Wangaratta who like prided himself on just telling the most inappropriate, triggering jokes, and it was because they were so offensive that they were funny. Like there was a lot of shock value to it. That it's like, oh my goodness, you can't just say that. But I don't know, I think there is a subtle humour in telling jokes that are so inappropriate and offensive that they come full circle and are funny again. And like, we know they're not true, like, yeah, they come across as racist. Oh, Tutti Frutti is playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Looks like it's time for Tutti to duel. Alright, this is gonna go on forever, isn't it? This is the rest of the stream, guys. There we go. Dang it. Oh, whoops. Alright, I'm going to try this one out on Ella, okay? It's a riddle. There's a rooster on a barn, and the barn is perfectly 45 degrees on either side, and the rooster is sitting right in the middle. Which way does the egg roll? And only Ella is allowed to answer that. Oh, you learned it the other day? Ah, it's Metal Sonic. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Down? Is that your final answer? The correct answer is roosters don't lay eggs. Chickens lay eggs. Tails, you jerk, you weren't meant to do that. No, up. Up? The egg rolls up? Hey Guy Games! How you doing? Welcome on in. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of this. Ah. Interesting little fun fact about this boss fight actually is this boss fight was changed after the game was released. It was patched. I don't even remember what the original boss fight was anymore. But it wasn't this. Oh. Ugh. Oh, there's all my rings. I needed those. I really did. Ah, there we go. Dead. Of course I do. It's Brady. Death number 3. Oh, thank you so much for counting, Kelly. Oh, Tails. You are nearly killing me. Oh, how are you supposed to dodge that? That's crazy. Oh, almost went in and killed myself again. Can we get the Phantom Ruby now and just end the game? No, of course not. Pretty slow for the fastest thing alive there, Sonic. Should have grabbed it. Ah, this is a great level. As far as water levels go, this one's very good. You got booted out again. Ah. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Come on, air. Give me air. There we go. As high as it's gonna take me? Really? Oh. Strange. Yeah, very good music. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have rushed that. I thought about it. I jumped. I shouldn't have jumped. Should have been more. Yeah, oof. Oof is right. Oh, Tilly. You're wrecking my jokes. You're counting my deaths. There's an achievement for the Stanley Parable. I believe it's like, don't play the game for a certain amount of years. And they actually use like your computer's clock to make sure that you've waited a certain amount of years before you play the game again. So obviously to get that achievement, I just went in and changed the time on my computer, but yeah, pretty bizarre achievement. Stanley Parable was weird. They've re-released it recently, Tilly, and added more randomness to it. I never really got the appeal. Oh, I'm a boat enthusiast. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like, it's a cool experiment for an idea, like for a game, but like, I don't know, it just wasn't for me. My favourite Sonic game, that's a tricky one. Probably Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which is on our list of 34 games. Sonic 2 is also way up there, which is on the list. But I've got a real soft spot for Sonic Unleashed, funnily enough. It's one of the games that's pretty divisive. So people love it or hate it, and I actually really like it. Sonic Generations is also very good. You just got Unleashed. Very good. Well, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts, because yeah, it's one of those games that people like or don't like. I don't know where I'm going. This way, I think. Did you pick it up on sale, or... Oh, no, you get all physical games, don't you? All of my games pickle, I get them digital. Yeah, PS3. Oh, good one. Yeah, I get all my games digitally, because I like to just like have them all in one place. I don't really have room to have a big collection of cartridges. Or maybe you might even choose to stream that one. That could be a bit of fun. Get your first thoughts live on Twitch. Oh, I'm controlling it. I know what I'm doing. Oh, that's rubbish. So annoying. Just get him. The digital-only approach is actually really handy on the Switch, I find. Go on a trip and you've got all your games there. Yeah, I love that they reverse this too. So for anyone who doesn't know, this is actually a reversal of this boss fight as it appeared in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, where Eggman was the one in this thing and you had to bounce off the water geyser to get him. But in this one, they've swapped it. You get his vehicle and he's down in the water. This game had a lot of creativity in that regard. So many little like nostalgic twists on old ideas. Oh, not enough speed, eh? Let's try that again. Oh, there's probably a dash pad, I'm guessing. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I'm pretty good at Tetris. Why do you ask? I play Tetris 99 whenever they do their little crossover promotions. Have you got Tetris 99 on your... You should do a Tetris stream. It's a good idea, but that would be very hard to concentrate on the chat at all, I think. Oh, you're good at it? Yeah, so do you have Tetris 99? Because that's free if you've got the Switch Online. You can see how good you are compared to 98 other players at once. It can get pretty tricky. You're the first one out every time. Oh, that's bad luck. The only game I'm good at is GoldenEye. Are you as excited as I am about GoldenEye coming to the Switch and the Xbox? Because I know you've been playing through all the other James Bond games. And I have to admit that every time I see anybody play any James Bond game that isn't GoldenEye, I'm like, why are we not playing GoldenEye? Okay, well, yeah, you should download Tetris 99, give it a try. Costs nothing. It'll make you good. You have to get good really quick in that game, otherwise you just get stomped. Yeah, so not only is GoldenEye a really good game, and it's also like a really strong nostalgia hit for me, but it's also got that like FOMO going for it because it's been such a difficult game to play legitimately for the longest time, so I'm very excited for that to come out. I would love to stream that. And GoldenEye is actually one of my my precious gaming memories because it was a game that I completed 100%, and it was probably one of the most difficult games that I've completed, like doing those bonus 2 levels that you unlock at the end on 00 Agent were extremely difficult. And unlocking the invincibility cheat, having to do facility in 00 Agent in like 2 minutes 15 seconds I think it was, that was like, you know, real sweaty palms material. But yeah, very fond memories, and I don't think I could do it again. Like, I don't know. I was just fueled with youth and adrenaline when I pulled that off. Hey, Zenny. Welcome in. Welcome back. Good to have you in again. But yeah, that invincibility cheat, forget it. But yeah, I don't know what came over me. Like, I think at one point I thought that's too hard, I'm not even going to try. But then I think I just beat everything else, and I thought, yeah, I'll do it. So I committed myself to it. Back then, you didn't get YouTube guides. I'd go on, what was it? What was the website? Megagames.com, I believe it was. Or Game Revolution, maybe. And I'd actually look up like written walkthroughs and strategies, and I'd put them out at school and I'd bring them home, and things we used to do back then, hey? You know, what always used to really bug me is like with the cheat page, you know, where all of your unlocked cheats go, they didn't have enough to fill the entire page. I'm pretty sure that it was like one perfect row all the way down to the bottom on the left hand side, and then on the right hand side the row was like too short, so you had like 2 spots empty, and I'm like, my OCD was just like, why? Why is it not complete? Why is the list like not finished? Yeah. When you had to keep the booklet, yeah. So I had a bit of a tradition with my Nintendo 64 games. So, oh man, this is taking me way back. So there was this video store, right? And this video store, for whatever reason, you'd go in there and you'd ask if they were selling any games, and he'd be like, yeah, and he'd go behind the counter and he'd pull out like a box of just like Super Nintendo games, Nintendo 64 games that, for one reason or another, he's just decided he's selling. But he sold them for such a good price, like they were like $8 each. So I'd go in there and so many games I got from my collection because, they just showed up randomly in his tub of games he was selling. So what I would, and they were all in great condition. They had the boxes, they had the instructions, everything. It was awesome. It was like back in the days when you could go into op shops and find, classic retro games. Oh, those were the days. So anyway, I'd buy the game, buy the box, and then while I was there, I would go to Woolies, or Safeway as it was known back then, and I'd buy a VHS, like, plastic container, and I'd cut the box up, and I'd put the spine and the front cover and the back cover in that VHS, like, cassette holder. And that's how I stopped my boxes from, like, getting worn out and wrecked, and the cartridge lived in the box. So that was my little keeping things neat and tidy. I am showing my age, absolutely. It was fun. It was like a little arts and crafts exercise. I liked it. It kept your game safe, and you had, because the alternative, at least for me, was you'd buy a game and the box would just get lost, or it would get crushed, or it would, get mangled, and you just have to get rid of it. Whereas this way, I could preserve the box art and have its own little case. Tape cassettes are making a comeback. I don't know if you're being serious or not. I remember when records came back, so it doesn't surprise me if cassettes were coming back. Maybe Betamax will come back. Aldi was selling a cassette player. I stopped a cassette player from getting thrown out at school just before the school holiday started. They were going to chuck it in the dumpster. I'm like, nah, I've got to take that. Take it home, clean it up. Someone will have a use for it someday, surely. Come on, Sonny. So close. Let's get it. There we go. So is Target. What? Alright, that's weird. And JB. What? Oh, it looks like I picked up that cassette recorder at the right time then, if they're coming back. Because not only has it got the appeal of, cassette player, which is in vogue, but this is like vintage cassette player. Oh, this is not going to end well for me. Oh no, we made it. Yeah, and then all of the people that threw out all of their VHS, are going to be spewing. I remember throwing out like garbage bags and garbage bags full. I don't think I threw them out actually, I donated them to the op shop. But it's always been my dream, Pickle, to have like, just like this nostalgia room, that's got like CRT television, all of your VHS videos up on a shelf, Super Nintendo, all the classic stuff. That would be like my little zen, I think. That would be my zen garden. This boss is a bit of a deep cut as well, for anyone who's interested. This is a boss from an obscure Sonic game on the Master System called Sonic Chaos that not many people played. It's cool that they brought him back for this. Well, I can never hit him when he does that jump. Oh, I got him that time. And that time. Ah! I've played about an hour of God of War Ragnarok and I feel like I got the gist. I know what you mean. I would say most of the games I play nowadays are just old games that I've played before. And just like that, we've become those, you know, rickety old grouchy men that listen to their classic music and nothing else, you know. Complain about the music that the youth listen to, but we're doing it about our video games. Like, video games these days. Back in our day, you only got 3 lives and 2 continues, and that was it. Yeah, I agree. You know, the indie devs often, like, even this game, man. This game was made by indie devs, and I think it's a pride thing that Sega didn't make a sequel to this game, because they made this game and they made Sonic Forces at the same time. This one was made by Christian Whitehead and his team, and Sonic Forces was made by Sonic Team. This game did amazingly well, and Sonic Forces bombed, but we didn't get a sequel to this game. And I think it's a pride thing. But it just goes to show that, like, the fans and the indie devs, they know, you know, what the Sonic community is looking for in a game. They proved it, but we haven't seen anything. We haven't seen a follow-up to it or anything. So, yeah, exactly. Case in point. Even like just the modding community, like re-releasing games that. I'm trying to think what the best example would be. Like, alright, take Ocarina of Time for example. So that's a game on my list. But I've been reading a lot about this PC mod that they've got, where they've added all of these just very basic quality of life features and, you know, graphical enhancements and stuff that Nintendo's never going to get around to doing any of that. But the fans will do it. So, you know, I don't know, it just seems silly to me. It's like sometimes it feels like Nintendo is allergic to success and money. It's almost as if Sonic community just wants a good game, right? Although it sounds like Sonic Frontiers did a decent job. I do agree with you that, you know, Nintendo's, you know, a shell of what they were, but I'm at least happy to say that they're better than they were, what, 6-7 years ago? Not that the Wii U was a bad console, I actually think it was very underrated and under-supported, but yeah, a lot of strange decisions coming out of Nintendo around that era. Yeah. That's the thing, like, some of the best games even on the Switch today are ports of Wii U games. Like, Mario Kart 8 was a Wii U game. It is the best Mario Kart game there has ever been. They haven't made a new Mario Kart for the Switch, they've just re-released the Wii U game. But yeah, like, Tropical Freeze. Like, easily one of the best platformers I've ever played. It's a Wii U game. Breath of the Wild, Wii U game. So yeah, it's hard to know why it didn't, you know, do well commercially, aside from the obvious, which is the marketing. I still remember how much of a massive deal it was when the Wii U came out and the new Call of Duty was on it. I played that like to no end. Call of Duty on the Nintendo console was unheard of. I've got a fire shield in an ocean made of oil. This can only end well. Oh dear. Oh, there it goes. Call of Duty was on the Wii, but it was it wasn't the latest one, so they were kind of going through their back catalogue. So Modern Warfare came out, Modern Warfare 2, World at War, they came out, but it was well after those games had already had their life on other consoles. It was, and like, I dare say that I admire them more for that, you know, that they would go back and re-release an older game that was, you know, more irrelevant, but it was giving Wii owners a chance to play a Call of Duty game. So, you know, good on them. But yeah, the Wii U was the first time that, like, Black Ops 2 came out on all systems at once. So you got the new Call of Duty game on the console. Ah! Whoever needs a wrench that big? What's this robot doing? Ah! Ask a stupid question, I suppose. So Pickle, here's a question for you. What game from your past is the one that you go back and revisit the most? Yeah, the retro game that in your library that has had the most amount of replays. I would probably say that mine is Mega Man X. Yoshi's Island would be pretty close behind that. Sonic 3 and Knuckles would be pretty up there as well. Hard question, yeah. Have you ever played or beaten Battle Maniacs on the Super Nintendo? If I might indulge one nerd to another, I started playing that game when I was about 11 years old, and it was hard as nails. And I just I beat it on stream on Thursday night, first time. I was very proud. Battle Maniacs, so it's the Super Nintendo Battletoads. Silly thing is, it's only got like 7 levels, but it's a really hard game. I'm not doing so well. I've never heard of it. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, I saw that coming. Ah. The Wii was awesome. One of my pride and joys in this house, actually, is my modded Wii that I modded myself. I learnt how to do it. Whoa, hang on. I'm way back at the start of the level. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, my modded Wii. So it's got like 100 Wii games, 70 GameCube games, and then I think it's 70 of like the games that I thought were the best games on every console up to PS1, I think. And the Wii could play all of them. Yeah, including arcade. So yeah, I love getting the Wii out every now and then and having a go. Oh dude, you gotta play Galaxy. Absolutely. How much does it suck, Pickle, that like Galaxy is available on the Switch for people who purchased their limited run game? Ah. I find that to be completely obnoxious. That they've got the game there, it works, they can sell it, they don't sell it. So, you know, poor people like Brady can't even play it on their Switch. And whilst I'd like to say, oh, it'll come back one day, historically, whenever Nintendo have done a limited run game, they don't come back. The Zelda collection on the GameCube is a fair example of that. Yeah, and it doesn't make any sense, does it? Like, it feels like so many of their decisions are like not only counter-consumer, but like it would cost them money. They're turning their back on profit. It makes no sense. Like, take their classic library, for example. They're choosing to do this Netflix, you know, subscription thing. But like, people would pay like to re-buy all of these classic games, and they just don't release them. It's so weird. You know, people want to actually own their games, not just rent them. So yeah, the Virtual Console not being on the Switch still baffles me. I don't get it. Even the, here's another example. The 3DS. So when the 3DS first came out, you know, it was overpriced, and then Nintendo, about 3 or 4 months into the lifespan of the 3DS, reduced the price. As an apology to the people that bought it first, they did like an early adopter, early supporter kind of promotion. People that had bought their 3DS in that, you know, window when they were still paying more for it, there was like a handful of Super Nintendo and a handful of Game Boy Advance games that they could download and play on their 3DS. The Super Nintendo games came later on their Virtual Console, but the Game Boy Advance games never showed up again, and they work. They're functioning, but Nintendo's just like, yeah, no, we don't want to sell them. Because there was like 10 Game Boy Advance games that work, running fine on the 3DS, and they're not going to sell them. They're just exclusive now. Right? Oh, that was silly of me. Nice. Gotcha. I really like what they did with this level. And this is just somebody who has played Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you know, so much that I know it back to front. But they changed it's such a small detail, but they changed the background on the upper levels of this stage so that it's like the surface of a volcano. So rather than it just being like an underground cave as it is in the original, in this one it's kind of like, I don't know, it just makes it feel a little bit more open. I like it. A small detail, but just, you know, further goes to show that the devs of this game, you know, knew what the fans wanted. And such a exciting part of the old Sonic games was that the zones felt like, you know, real locations. So to go in and tamper with the background like that was a good touch. Which Super Mario Brothers? Yes, no, I agree with you, Pickle. This is why emulation is popular, and you know, I think it's actually an important part of game preservation, is to, you know, have at least one decent emulator on hand so that these games don't just disappear into the ether. Have you looked much into the Ambinic handhelds, Pickle? I'm thinking of picking up their latest one, but they're fantastic. You know, they kind of just, they emulate things from, you know, the up to the 16, a little bit of the 32-bit era, but it's, yeah, you just have them on hand, chuck them in the pocket. Yeah, they're awesome, and like the build quality of the Ambinix ones are really good. They're, you know, they've got metal shells, and the front end is, you know, really neat. The first Mario. Yeah, no, I played the first Mario. You want to hear a funny story? Is I was playing the original Mario Brothers and I hadn't beaten it yet, but I was up to the last castle, and you know, obviously as a kid I'm stressing out because I'm like, I'm going to lose all my lives, I'm going to have to redo the whole thing again. And I remember, because I was suckered in like all the kids were back then, that there was like the Nintendo Hint hotline, which obviously they're super expensive, but all the ads were like, you know, they appealed to kids, and they're like, oh, get your parents to call this number and they'll get charged a whole bunch of money and we'll give you tips. So I'm playing this last level of Mario, and I'm like saying to my mum, like, you know, I'm going to run out of lives, can we call the hotline and find out what we're supposed to do? And my mum's called the line, and the person on the other end is just kind of like, oh, he needs help with that game? How old is he? 7? And he still can't beat Mario? Oh. And I thought, it's a bit rude. Like, you know, how does Nintendo expect to keep their customers happy with that sort of awful service? It only really occurred to me in my adult years that I don't think my mum ever dialed the number. I think that was just her pretending that the person on the other line was calling me stupid. Ah! Arg! Bleep bloop! Yeah, exactly. Yep, streaming can be a free shade dispenser at times, can't it? They're giving me a life here, I'm nervous. Is something going to be chasing me? This looks like a section that's going to be chasing me. Is the ceiling coming down? Is the lava coming up? What's going on? Why is everything shaking? Oh, shoot. I don't stream when my ego is sensitive. Yeah, and you'll get this, you know, as a fellow streamer, is you got to find, you know, the right motivation, the right headspace, you know, why you're streaming, why you want to do it. But I'll actually show you, Pickle. This is what I'm doing at the moment. This is my reason for streaming, okay? And I kind of spend a lot of time thinking about, like, why do I want to stream, you know? Because it's not to become big and famous. It's not to make a living off it. That was never the deal. So I took a break from streaming and I've come back, and here's my solution. All right, you ready? So I have 37 games on my list. 37 games that some of them I've beaten, some of them have haunted me forever, like Battletoads up there. And I've got stickers, right? So I stream and I beat the games and then I get a sticker. There's 34 stickers, and that's kind of going to be like a little self-contained mini-series. Let's get the stickers. So if we get through Sonic Mania tonight, we get the Sonic Mania sticker. It's silly, but I love it. I think it's a bit of fun. I like it. Bit of a creative outlet as well, I think. Yeah, playing games is fun. Retro games are fun. And doing a little bit of Photoshoppery is a bit of fun. Everyone loves a Slinky and some people like stickers. Yes, everyone loves a Slinky. Yes, goals are very important. And I did the wrong thing, didn't I? Alright. I love it when you forget how to do things. Hey, Contra, how you doing, man? Good to see ya. Contra, if you're not doing so yet, you should give Sardonic Pickle here a follow, and Pickle you should do likewise with Auto Contra. Oh, what am I doing? Why is this my life? Can I attack it yet? Is that... I'm so lost right now. Alright, there we go. The one ring of life. Yeah, that's how it feels sometimes. But no, Pickle and Contra, you two would definitely get along. Very similar senses of humour. Contra used to stream quite a bit. He's taking a bit of a break at the moment, I think. Alright, I've got a hydrate and stretch. Thank you for that, Alla. You need to take a break from your break? I really enjoy your content, Pickle. Quite a bit. But I get what you're saying, just in regards to your YouTube post about streaming, you know, kind of not really knowing, you know, how to do it or why to do it and all of that stuff. I get it. But no, definitely enjoy your content. You get the Kanga seal of approval on this channel, whatever that's worth. It's probably not worth much, but... But you know what? I've always considered that, you know, those who are struggling with those sorts of things in their lives, that is usually the stamp that they are meant to touch the lives of other people. Some of the greatest entertainers, some of the greatest people out there are those that have experience with that, so... take what encouragement you will from that. I get it. You know, I've definitely been there myself. But, you know, it's actually becoming so annoying, actually, when a quote that you once knew becomes, like, popular on TikTok, because then it loses all of its meaning. But, you know, Robin Williams is a good example. Like, you know, he was tormented a lot by his mental health, but he brought happiness to a lot of people's lives. Anthony Wiggle, actually. You know, big depression and anxiety background with that fella, but all he wants to do is, you know, make kids happy. It's awesome. Chester Bennington. I don't believe I know who that is. Would I know who that is? Shrek? Ah, shoot. Let's go. What is... Oh! Lincoln Parkway, yeah. Andy Kaufman, that sounds really familiar. What would I know him from? I was thinking of comedians too, but yeah, it's transferable. You know, people who have experience. Alright, we're just gonna spam our little fire shield. Nah, we're not. Never mind. Come on, get him. Why am I not doing any damage to you? Gotcha. Come on, get back here. No, I need my rings. Oh. Man on the Moon. Oh, dude, yeah. That's so funny. Because, I mean, I don't know the guy, but I've seen the movie Man on the Moon, so I know who you're talking about. That's cool though. Whoa! I'm so toast. If we pull this off... Oh my goodness, how did we do that? As much as I love to play retro games, I've never finished one. Ah. What's a decent retro game that we could recommend that you might be able to beat? It's a fairly simple one. Ooh. Can you think of anyone a fairly straightforward, easy to beat retro game, Pickle? Sonic 2, maybe? They all get a bit tricky towards the end, because even Yoshi's Island I couldn't really recommend because it's so long. Okay, alright, I'll look him up. But yeah, like I said, I remember the movie and I remember his humour was like... almost like... how would I put it? It was self-sabotaging to his own image, but he did it because it was important to his, you know, his humour. Kind of like a Sacha Baron Cohen, but dedicating a little bit more to keeping up appearances. Yeah, trolling. Yeah, exactly. But Brady, there's a lot of like very decent retro games, obviously on the Switch. You've got the online service, so there's Super Nintendo games in particular. Like there's a lot of really good ones on there that you could get into, and they've got the rewind feature. So like even if the game's a bit tricky for you, just hold down the L and R button, rewind, and try again. Whereas back in our day, we'd get a game over and we'd have to start from scratch. But not so anymore. You just rewind it a couple of seconds. Super Mario Bros. 1, for all that it's a classic, isn't one of the easiest games to beat. It is actually quite tricky. Mario World, actually, would probably be a fairly easy one to beat on the Super Nintendo. Hey Gabe, how you doing, man? Good to see ya. Yeah, doing good, man. Just enjoying the holidays. How about you? You ready to go back to school? I'm not. I want more holidays. Yeah, Pokemon. Sure. This stream will end like when I beat the game and get my sticker. I'm gonna try and stream a little bit longer. So with the top 100 that I was attempting, I was doing 1 hour streams, whereas now I'm happy to go a little bit longer. It ends when the game ends. It ends when we win. I was prepared to go all night with Battletoads, but that one only lasted an hour. You've been camping or holidays? Well, that's cool. Where have you been camping? I really wanted to go camping and it never happened. No, it's not a school night, it's a holiday night. Yeah, it's not a school night, so we can party all night. That's right, Pickle. Lawn. Wow. Had some good weather for that. Lots of swimming. Ah, it's fine, man. None of us here can spell. Oh, he's always on the wrong side. Oh, body surfing, nice. I want to learn, this is one of my bucket list things, okay? I'm all about making goals at the moment. One of my bucket list things is I want to learn how to surf. Because it looks like a lot of fun, and it also looks like one of those things that you don't get hurt so much. Like, I would love to get back into skateboarding, but I'm also aware that if I come off the board at my age, I could die. Oh, get back here! Aw, oh, dang it. Horse riding, yeah. Absolutely. But, you know, these are all group activities. Like, I wouldn't go surfing alone and I wouldn't ride a horse alone. So, who wants to learn how to surf and who wants to come horse riding? Oh man, I'm just going to pretend I didn't read that. Ouch, my feelings. Saying something like that is dangerous at your age. I'll get you back for that. I know where you go to school. Oh, that's right, I forgot that you did horse riding, Ella. No, I need to go on this, there we go. When are you going to get back on a horse? That's the question. Because the last time you were on a horse, it took you down. Which isn't funny, but it took you down. Allergic to horses? Is that even a thing? Because here's the thing, like, you might be allergic to the horse, or you might be allergic to, like, all of the grass in the field that the horse lives, right? As soon as Ah, shoot. You went to a friend's party? Oh my goodness. What kind of a party? They had a horse at their party? That sounds like a party that would go off. Yeah, friend, yeah. Dude, come to our party, we're gonna have like, you know, drinks and food and music and dancing and a horse! We went tubing. Like, is that the one where they tie you to the back of a boat? Is that donutting? Yes. Ah, very cool. At a card. What party is this? I want an invite. You got launched off. Did you get it filmed? Did you record it? Was it in the 1800s? Ow. Ow! I'm rushing. Come on, slow down. No rushing. So you still been streaming a little bit there, Gabe, as well, I've noticed. How's it all going? Are you still doing your Beat Sabering? Oh, down this way. That's why I died last time, because I wasn't paying attention. Nah, taking a bit of a break. Oh no, that sucks. Tilly will know what I'm talking about, but like I'm a fan of rhythm games. So like Beat Saber's always appealed to me. I want to give it a shot sometime, but Theatre Rhythm is coming out soon on the Switch, and I'm absolutely hanging out for it. That's like a game that I'm not sure if you guys ever have like, you know, games in your mind that you're like, oh, I just wish they'd make that, but they're never going to make it. Well, Theatre Rhythm was a game on the 3DS, and I just remember thinking like, I really, really want this game to come to the Switch one day. I knew it would never happen. But then, yeah, during one of the Nintendo Directs, they announced it. Theatre Rhythm coming to the Switch. So, hanging out. Did Lord Sandwich show you his fancy new invention? Theatre Rhythm is amazing. And I'm going to play the crud out of it. Maybe I'll even stream it, and you can all watch me play it for hours and hours and hours. And then we'll take a break and play some Hatsune Miku. And then we'll take another break and play some Elite Beat Agents. And then Guitar Hero. It'd be a good stream though. Ah! My rings, I need those for stuff. Get it, get it, get it! Oh, that's nice. You wouldn't believe it, Tilly, when I was looking through the sound alerts, one of the top alerts was good job, that it was good job from that guy. Good job! And I was so tempted to get it, but no one would get it. I mean, you and I would get it, but that's about it. Good job. Rhythm is a terrible word to try and spell, you are correct. Actually, I think I only know how to spell rhythm because of Theatre Rhythm. Oh, oh! Oh, that would be so funny. Well, you know, yeah, how we talked about, like, if I complete these 34 games and then do, like, a wave 2, like, I would love to put Rhythm Heaven Fever on that list. Ah! This level is tricky, I won't lie. Because English. English is a nightmare. I was thinking, Tilly, when we finally get to the Age of Empires 2 stream, you could be like the historic curator, you know? We can do all of the scenarios and you can give us the background, right? The background and the history and the personality profiles and the word that comes from Greek. Oh, I'll do that. I'll do the Greek and you can do Hebrew if it ever pops up. Yeah, I'm learning Greek, guys. It's my next subject. I'll be starting in February. I'm learning, what's it called, Tilly? Koine Greek? Or just Old Greek? Yeah, Koine. Old Greek. Oh, I went the wrong way. Do I have to go this way? No, where am I going? Up? There we go. That makes sense. Not the same as Asian Greek, yes. I do remember you telling me that. See, I do remember some things. Ah, that's funny. Have you thought of picking up some Spanish? I remember a good friend of mine dated and married a girl who was Korean, I believe. And by the end of it, they would have conversations that were 50% English and 50% Korean, and they would just kind of alternate the language as they spoke. Yeah, Dan, yeah. But yeah, like learning a new language is no easy task. You're terrible at speaking it? Yeah. I have a tenuous grasp on the English language. I don't know how I'm going to go learning not only another language, but a language that is no longer like used. Maybe she was Japanese, but they met in Korea. Ah, spiked. Spiked on my hedgehog bottom. Am I going the right way? These last levels are really long. The next level, which is the last level, beside the boss, it's very easy to run the clock out. So, like, you actually need to... I'm not sure if it looks like I'm playing carelessly, but you do need to rush to get through these levels on time. Ah, this boss. That's so cool. So this boss is from Sonic 3 and Knuckles also. Just gonna abuse those invincibility frames there. Oh, get the rings, get the rings, get the rings. There we go. Come on. Tails, what are you doing, you jerk? Just using Tails to kill the boss there. No, I agree with you, Shrek. Learning a language without practicing it daily is pointless. You really got to commit to it. I remember starting to learn Japanese, you know, when I was like in my early 20s. You know, I subscribed to a YouTube channel and I did daily lessons and I was really into it. And I was picking some stuff up, but then I stopped practicing and I just forgot absolutely everything. You need to, yeah, you really got to keep practicing what you learn, otherwise there's really no point. Alright, so in this level you need to clear out 4 different rooms. And you gotta kind of rush a little bit because you'll run out of time otherwise. Where am I going? Oh, dang it. That's so annoying. So I got... This is what I mean, see? Instead of killing me, they're just going to send me back. And I don't know why that thing keeps going. I'm not standing on it. Alright, I think that's almost one room cleared. Tails, get away from me. We should stop speaking, you just mime. That's a good idea. I think that there are plenty of people that I'd be more than happy if they stopped speaking. Alright, there's one room done. Oh yeah, Auslan, yeah. That'd be a cool one to learn as well. Where am I supposed to be going? What is... Oh, jeez. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Alright, 2 rooms done. Ouch. Why do I feel like we're going around in circles? Because we are, okay. There's no escaping that. Ouch! Oh, I thought you could jump through there. That was silly. Yeah, see, you can jump through all these other, like, little wall-looking things, but you couldn't jump through that other one. Tricking me. Oh, almost got crushed there. Oh, no! You're gonna have to call it a night? No worries, Tilly. Thanks for sticking it out this long. Won't be too much longer, and I'll beat the boss and we'll get our sticker. Bye, Tilly. Stickers! Everyone loves stickers. Alright, let's try not to get crushed this time.
Do it! Yes, you can!
Thank you. I am trying. I will do it. Don't worry. I will do it. I won't let my dreams be dreams. Where do we go? Down this way, I guess? Don't let your dreams be memes. I love that Shia LaBeouf quote. It's like my favorite. Because it's funny, and yes, it is memey, and it is cringy, but darned if it's not true. Some people dream of success, but you're going to wake up every day and work hard at it. How do I... What? Lots and lots of practice. And no small amount of plastic surgery. I've also been practicing my ventriloquism. What do you think? You can redeem a stretch and a hydrate if you'd like. Hey, we did it! That's all of them, right? Yeah. Here we go! I am pulling that face right now. Can't you tell? Can you tell by the tone of my voice? Oh, get out of there! Ooh. I think it's the first time that boss hasn't hit me. That section of the boss is usually a terrible shot. Oh, you finally got 1k bits though, nice. Sorry, I don't have a whole lot that you can spend it on at the moment. I apologise for that. And Phoenix Wright. That's a compliment. I love Phoenix Wright. Oh, I didn't know you were gonna drop on me. Ah! Dang it. Get him. I don't know if you can actually kill that thing or not. Be interesting if you could. Whoa. Oh, all the way over there. Oh, got you heaps of time there, Eggman. You're in trouble. Man, I've played Phoenix Wright in quite a while. I need to. I love that game. So good. I've been thinking a lot lately, like about picking up an old DS again. That was such a great console. Other side of the room again. Got one tentacle left. Look at you. Yeah, the collection is on the Switch. It'd be worth a buy. Maybe next time it goes on special. Does this guy do it? Oh! Serves me right. Gotcha! Oh, Knuckles. How you doing, buddy? See you next game. Bleep bloop. The single ring, yeah. I'd be lost without it. Alright, there we go. There's another game off of our list. Done. Alright, let's just pop on over here to our little sticker screen. And Sonic Mania. Done. GG. 2 down, 32 to go. Oh, thanks, man. Sorry, I actually just realised I don't have... I'm sorry, I don't have notifications on this screen. I should fix that. But thank you very, very much for the bits. I appreciate it. Ah, that's so good. Yeah, well, when I took a break, I spent ages fiddling with the overlay and everything like that, and I guess I haven't ironed out all of the bugs. But you know how it goes. Alright, we're going to raid Carnage. But yeah, thanks heaps for hanging out with me, guys. I'm glad we got through another game. Keep an eye on the schedule section of the Twitch page, because I'll always keep it up to date about when I stream next. But it will be Thursdays and Sundays. But I'm probably going to add some extra ones in there, because otherwise it'll take a long time to get through these games. Some of these games on this list are actually pretty long and will take multiple streams to get through. So yeah, we'll just play it by ear. But yes, keep an eye on the schedule tab, and that'll always give you the info about when I stream next. But yeah, I had a great time hanging out. Thanks, guys. have an awesome week, and I will see you guys on Thursday if you swing on back. No worries. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time.